So this is JDS leatherette. I love this stuff. I wear caps every day. This is actually the bamboo that I'm going to be doing in a minute. This hat is probably 6 months old. I've worn it every day. You can see this hasn't come off. The glue is Tex-Tac. Tex-Tac, I believe I'm saying that right. I get it from Synergy 17. I saw one of their videos on like a laser site, and that's how I found out about it. They sell like vinyl HTV supplies and stuff. Their website is kind of janky, but they've been a great company to deal with. I buy stuff from them, and it's here, super fast shipping. I mean, they're on top of things. So what I normally do, just to make my life a little easier, this piece will not fit on a heat press anyways. Won't fit on my heat press. So I just cut it in half. Just makes life a little easier to deal with. Now, this Synergy 17, or Tex-Tac, what I do is lay this on there, and then just cut pretty close to the edge. Don't have to be exact. You'll see why in a second. Okay. Trusty X-Acto knife. What would I do without you? Alright, so there's that piece. Now this piece is not going to be big enough. Perfect. So I'm going to show you how we're going to scrap one of these in. And you can totally do this, no problem at all. Just come over here. Cut that piece. And basically we're just going to cut another piece exactly the same width. Again, it doesn't really matter if it's exact because we're going to be doing some trimming. Now, the big pro tip on this, the big secret to this, to make your life easy. If you take this and you cut these sheets where this Tex-Tac is overlapping this leather, when you go to peel the carrier sheet off, it's going to be a mess. So what I want to make sure is that my Tex-Tac does not overlap my leather. So I'm going to lay this piece on so that I have a little border here and a little border there. I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm not even trying to cut it really. I'm really just trying to score it. If it doesn't cut, no big deal, because I don't want to cut the leatherette. But then I just take my scissors and trim that off. Now, that will fit right in there perfect. Okay? So I'm going to leave this one here. I'm going to butt them right up to make sure that looks good. And then I'm going to do the same thing here with the X-Acto knife. Just score it. And that scissors will actually ride right in that score. It's kind of crazy how it works. Alright, so now you can butt these up and they go right together, and I have a border all the way. Whoops, maybe not. That one's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now, on this Tex-Tac, it has a dull side and a very shiny side. Okay, so we need to peel this little carrier sheet off of the dull side. Sometimes you can get it to peel right off. I think in Synergy 17's video, he just grabbed it with his fingernail. But what I normally do is take my X-Acto knife and come to the corner and kind of stab around on it until I get it lifted. This is the biggest pain in the ass of this whole process here. Alright, there it is. So we're going to peel off the first, this is very thin little plastic sheet, and this is the side that's going to go down. Okay? got that one right off. Down. Alright, so they both butt up together really close, and there's a little border all the way around, and that's what I want. And we're going to lay this just like this. We're going to lay paper over the top of it and press it. This is just butcher paper over the top. 307 seconds. Pretty firm pressure. Sometimes I go 8 or 9 seconds. You're not going to hurt it. So while it's hot, I like to come up here and grab the corner. And the carrier sheet that's on there should come right off. That's the first one. I'm going to come down here to this bottom corner and get this one. See, this way we don't have any waste. I've got a little gap there where the two pieces don't exactly go together, but that's not going to hurt anything. So you can see how shiny that is. It's perfect. Now on this whole piece, on the one I cut, I'm going to set it up here in the corner so that I have a little border here and a little border there. Okay, I'm going to hold that so it don't move. I'm going to use my X-Acto knife, and I'm just going to run it down. Not trying to cut, but score. Hold this side down. Not trying to cut, but score. Now, if you have the ability, the skills to cut that without cutting that leatherette, just go ahead and cut it with the X-Acto knife. And sometimes that'll happen. But to me, it's just easier to do that. I don't have to. Okay. So now I can lay this down here, this way, and I have a little border all the way around. That's what I want. Dull side. You know, I try to leave my nails a little long for work stuff like this, but they were just getting too long and I took them off last night. Oops.